Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome. For those of you who are watching this after the live stream and you would like to take part in a free 5 minute entertainment purposes only reading, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts so that when I am doing a live or when I post new content to the channel, you are notified, okay, or alerted. That being said, welcome for those of you who are my new subscribers, my current subscribers, or if you're visiting my channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, or if you would like to schedule a private reading, then look down below in the description box. All my information and links are down below. That being said, let me check in with all of you. Let me get on my channel. And for those of you, I believe there are 2 people already on the list. Please note that I'm only taking 8 people today, only 8 subscribers. So if you are here, you just got yourself a hello, Rose Quartz. Hello. All right. I'll say hello to everyone in a minute. Just give me 1 second. Let me find my plug here to plug my phone, because if not, I'm going to end up having 0 power on the phone. Give me 1 second. All right. All right, intuitive friends, I am back. Please note that I'm only taking 8. 8 is going to be the max for this evening. 8 either new or current subscribers. All righty. And let's review some important information. Please know that if you do a super thanks or if you do a super sticker, you will get a couple more minutes extra on your reading. Okay. So just letting you guys know. All right, intuitive friends, let's go and review the important stuff here. First and foremost, my name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, just look down below in the description box. All my information is there. If you did participate on August 24th, please note I will not be adding you to the list this week, because obviously you already went and had a free reading on 8/24. I do want to be fair for everyone, which is the reason that I only do it once a week, for those of you who participate. Okay, so if you already participated, you won't be added to today's list. So no worries. Okay, you can catch me next Sunday. And then that's when I start a new list. That being said, let's review the 5 important points here. Okay, number 1, read the legal disclaimer. No worries, I will be reading it for all of you, but I do need to put it up there. Number 2, I will call you in the order you've appeared on the chat list. Number 3, if you're not present on the chat list when your name is called, you will be skipped and placed at the end of the list for a second chance of participating. Okay. Number 4, tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Okay. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. Number 5, what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. If you participated on August 24th, you will not be added on today's list. Please note that super thanks and super stickers, which of course are optional, do give you extra time and extra depth in your reading. Please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and the one question that I'll be channeling today for free for 5 minutes is what your guides want you to know. I'm only taking the first 8 subscribers that join today's reading, and we're going to start. I'm going to start writing the list now, okay? And then I'm going to cut off at 8. After 8, I will cut the list off, okay? So today is what? Today is August 26th. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. Let's say hello to B7609. Welcome. Number 2, the second person we have on the list is Sweet Brown Sugar. Okay, hello, Sweet Brown Sugar. Welcome. All right, number 3, we have Rose Quartz. Hello, Rose Quartz. Were you here last time? No, you weren't? All right, awesome. Rose Quartz, you are number 3. You are third on the list today. All right, number 4, we have Irene. Hello, Irene. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. So we have B. Okay, so B just added a super, I don't know if that's a super sticker or a super thanks. Either way, I just gave you an asterisk. You will be getting an extra time on your reading. Irene, I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, my friend. Number 5. I say friend, not because I know who Irene is. I'm saying intuitive friends to all of you because you are part of the Lexa Tarot channel. So I don't want you guys thinking that, oh yeah, she knows who it is. And so whatever, you know what I mean? But no worries. Patty, you are next. Hello, Patty. Patty, you didn't come last time. Oh, no. You've been trying to get on the list. And every time you come on, it's like, the list is closed. But guess what, Patty? Today's your lucky day because you're number 5. Number 6, Jack Mack. Hello, Jack Mack. Welcome. Number 7, remember, we're only going up to 8 today. Devon, King of Wands. Wow, I like that, Devon. King of Wands, representing all that fire. All right. And number 8 is Open. Sugar. Okay, Sugar. No worries. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while, Eden. No worries. Only one more spot open for free reading. Okay? Only one more spot open. Well, intuitive friends, welcome, welcome. I have the list. I only have one more person open. One more spot open for whomever wants to be on the list. All right. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Am I missing something here? Oh, my little timer. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump into the reading. Let's do a little spritz. Let's get ourselves situated and we're ready to rock and roll. All right, so we're going to see what your guys want you to know. Okay. Remember, I only had a timer. Yes, B7609. Yes, you already know the routine, my friend. The timer. That's what I was missing. I was like, I feel empty. By the way, intuitive friends, pay attention to that content, okay? Number one, the monthly readings are up. Number two, I did an amazing pick a card reading focusing on honest or not. It should be in the pick a card playlist, okay? There's lots rolling in, so pay attention. Make sure you give me some love. I see now that they have this thing called Hype. So if you watch my videos, my content, and you want to add a Hype, you can do that. I have no idea. Oh, you know what it is? I just realized what I'm missing. You see my nails? What is missing? I knew it was something. I'm like, I feel like something. I forgot something. And sure enough, I did. Listen, I keep things super real here. You guys know I do my glue-ons, okay? Not my fault. I was playing with Ace earlier. Ace is my puppy, and he actually has a YouTube channel as well. Haven't posted things for Ace in a while, but I will. Give me 1 second. The missing thumb, yes. All right. Oh my gosh, I bought so many beautiful and different designs. Sorry, I'm holding the mic in a way that may sound a little weird right now. I bought so many. I went crazy getting a whole bunch of them. But you know, I gotta keep it nice. I don't show my face. I never have. That's not important to me. To me, it's more important that you guys see and I've always been that way. This is not a just like, oops, I see other people not showing their face. Let me not show my face. No, I've always done that. Even I'm actually a published author, and even on the book that I published, I don't have my face on it. But if you do want to see who I am, feel free to take a look at my Instagram. All right, guess what? We're ready. Dress up the hands. That's all I could do. Yes. All right, I'm ready. Okay. All right, let's hop on it. All right, B, let's see what's coming through for you, okay? B, you have okay, you have three, you have two, yeah, you have a couple of minutes of extra time, so no worries. So I'll add more time here, so I won't start the timer yet. All right, let's see. Ooh, look at this. You have Winter's End. And it's so funny because I was going to say the fall is coming, but look, you have Winter's End. It says regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome. I feel here, number one, there's something about traveling, okay, coming up. All right. This card is very much connected to travel. Moving from one season to another season, moving from one place to another place. Ace. Okay. So it could be that you're maybe thinking about, it doesn't have to be residential, but it could be. Okay. It could be a move, a residential move. It could be a job move. It could be things moving, like the night type of energy, movement. And it could be here moving from one situation, circumstance, or event, letting that go, releasing whatever that is very much connected to the past. This person is looking straight into the left-hand side or my left-hand side. There may be an unexpected opportunity that may be coming up. Okay, because Winter's End is all about positive outcome. So if it's not an unexpected opportunity or opportunities, it could be the beginning here of like a brand new fill in the blank, a brand new cycle, a brand new beginning, a brand new fill in the blank, whatever that may be for you. Okay, so winter's end is the end of the stagnation and things feeling stuck and things feeling like they're not growing. Okay, B, so that's what I'm getting here for you. Because winter is all about the snow, everyone's indoors, there's this, you know what I mean? So I feel here that there's this blossoming that's happening. Now, it does make sense because we're headed into September, and in September we do have two eclipses. We have a lunar eclipse and we have a solar eclipse. Eclipses are all about resetting, okay? Cosmic reset, very different energy for lunar than it is for solar. Find more about that in your monthly readings, okay? So I'm not going to repeat what I said there, but that's going to be an important thing. So it may be that you are feeling like things are a little bit on the standstill, especially with the black moon that we just finished exiting, okay? Now, black moons are super rare, and I feel even more rare than blue moons. Okay, the last black moon was, I want to say 2023, May of 2023. The next one is coming on August 2028. So again, there may be something there that needed releasing and a bit of resetting, okay? So that's what's coming through for you. Hello, Bake 215. Yes, my phone just flashed. Yes, and you are the last person, okay? All right, there you go. Now, you weren't, were you here the last time? No. Okay, perfect. All right, Bake 215, you're on the list. Okay. So, my apologies. All right, let's jump into giving you more depth and more clarity because you did add a super thanks or a super sticker. All right, so let's see what else. Give me more clarity here. And as a reminder, as I always say, intuitive friends, please know, especially because I'm doing your reading now, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? So nothing has flipped over, except right now. There we go. We have clouds. It says temporary problems. So you could be experiencing right now at this moment in time a little bit of confusion. It's giving me this Two of Swords energy. Maybe some internal confusion, maybe a little bit of indecision, maybe your emotions have been a little bit guarded. Bake, you are number 8. You're the last person on the list. I just started like literally 2 minutes ago on this reading. So clouds is coming across as temporary problems. Pardon the squeakiness from the background. That is Ace who's playing with his toy, so he doesn't bother us or interrupt us, I should say. So some temporary problems may be coming to an end. Some temporary situations, circumstances, events, things that may be here that either have been causing confusion or have been causing a bit of a delay. Okay, Bake? I'm sorry, okay, B? So that is what's coming through here. Okay, Ace, go play. Go. All right. No. Ace, no. Down. Guys, give me 1 second. Let me give him something so he could entertain himself. What is the problem, Ace? Go. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. So I don't know if you've been experiencing, I don't know if you've been experiencing some type of stagnation or delay, or you feel like something isn't growing. Ace, stop. No. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, here it is. I'm so sorry, guys. This is why I've been doing it like a little bit earlier, but there was a technical difficulty earlier on the content creators end on the studio. YouTube Studios in for all of us content creators. There was some glitch happening. So I couldn't get on earlier, but all right, let's see what's coming through. My apologies here. Okay, you have yoke. Oh, no, no, Ace. We're not doing that. We have yoke. We have feeling tied down or frustrated. Again, it could be something here where in the past or recent past, it was something that either was stressing you out. Ace. No, Ace. Oh my God. This is like my nightmare happening right now, right before my eyes. Intuitive friends. This is it right here. Ace, what's going on? Stop. All right, guys, I'm coming right back. Give me a second. All right, here we go. All right, my apologies again, intuitive friends. Listen, I just gave him his chew. He should be calm for a few. All right, so whatever this is about, whether it's that you were feeling tied down, whether it's been that you've been feeling frustrated, stressed out, maybe something that is dead, done, and over with. Again, like I told you, winter's end is about that stagnation, something not growing, something being icy cold, or something not moving. Whatever this is, there's a sense of ending from it, letting it go. There's a sense of it's soon, whatever this is either soon ending and there's a new beginning happening. It may take some time though, okay? You have regeneration, rebirth, but at the end of the day, it's going to be successful. So this transition or these transitions, however that may be, however this may resonate for you, or whatever it is, look at that. What do you have? Faith and hope. It says firm choice, peaceful waiting, divine guidance. Whatever is going on here, whatever this is talking about for you, it's talking about either you are going to make a choice or maybe a choice was done for you. But whatever or however this may resonate, this is saying that it was divinely guided. So there's a blessing in disguise here in something, maybe something that you weren't aware of, okay, that you were in the dark about. Remember, you may not have been present where conversations or things may have been done behind your back or said behind your back. However, the universe was paying attention. So there may have been here either a removal of something or the sense of holding something or not holding literally, but like pausing something here, okay? Where there's an awareness here that has been made. And there may be here, maybe you may be peacefully waiting to see what comes out of the situation, circumstance, or event, or how you can start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? But it's definitely this energy here coming across as divine guidance, a blessing in disguise. So something may not have been moving forward, or there may have been a stop, a halt, or something may feel in limbo or is in limbo. It was an issue, okay? It may have left you a little bit confused here with the clouds. Whatever this issue, situation, circumstance, event, or person was stressing you out, making you feel frustrated, or feeling like you have the weight on your shoulders because maybe you don't know or didn't know which way to go or what to do. But whether you have made a firm choice by your actions, or whether it was the other person who may have made a choice by their actions, or whether this is an environment that already showed you that you shouldn't be there, whatever this is, was divinely guided. Okay? All right, B, let's jump to the rest of the reading. And for those of you who are joining right now, please note that the readings are now closed. Okay? I'll say hi to all of you later because Ace interrupted here a little while ago, so I'm falling a little bit behind schedule. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What else do your guides want you to know? Base 7609, it says space. You may be, okay, listen carefully, could be either one. There could be a really big space between you and whatever this situation, circumstance, or event or person may be about. Whatever this is about, there may have been a lot of space. 5, which is that V is the number 5. 5s are all about changes. So whatever changes this is talking about, or change, this is talking about here, about you learning, transforming, seeing things from a different point of view. There's a positive outcome coming with this situation, but there has been either space created between you and that environment, you and that person, or you and that situation, circumstance, or event. That space is important because it gives you the time that you need to have the faith and the hope and to start seeing things a lot clearer than you were probably seeing them when you were in the situation, the circumstance, the event, or with that person. So that space has been, in a way, it's intentional by the universe. Okay? Wow. Talk about validation confirmation here. I'll see what you may have written in the chat or not, but it's coming across as very, very clear. There's a sense here of you having faith that what is meant for you will find you. Okay? So there's this peaceful waiting. You may have kind of resigned, had this kind of, not resigned, but kind of like given up on stressing yourself anymore about something here. You kind of given up on like, you know what? I'm not stressing myself. If it's meant for me, it'll be for me. If it's not, then something better will come. That type of energy. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What else does the universe want to shine the light on here? What do your guides want you to know? Up next, we have sweet brown sugar. Okay, let's see. And you have here the Queen of, listen, you have the Queen of Cups, honey. Whatever the situation is, my friend, my intuitive friend, it is giving you the clarity that you need. Now, it's super interesting here that we have the Queen of Cups also looking at the past or recent past. Whatever the situation, circumstance, event may be connected to, whether it's a person, an environment, a situation, circumstance, or event, you are learning something from here. You are learning something. Why am I saying that? Well, number one, you are embodying the Queen's energy. So the Queen it has nothing to do with gender. The Queen is the yin energy. You very much connecting with your yin energy, having the emotional maturity and the emotional intelligence that you need in order to recognize that maybe something wasn't quite right in whatever this over here may be talking about. So this Queen of Cups is saying, hey, you have the emotional maturity, you have the emotional intelligence, you're a loving, compassionate person who has intuitive abilities or intuitive gifts. You care about other people. Trust your intuition and allow things to be let the chips fall where they may, and have the faith and the hope that the space, situation, circumstance, or event is here for a purpose. It's for a reason. Follow your heart, follow your intuition. Okay? That's what that Queen of Cups is about. It's about reminding you that the tender, loving care and compassion and nurturing that you have, okay, towards others, towards yourself, you deserve someone who is either someone or a place or an environment. You deserve to be surrounded by either someone or an environment that matches your energy. Okay? That's what that's about. Last but not least, let's take a look at what else your guides want you to know. And by the way, the next person is Sweet Brown Sugar. You have the number 1111. Look at this. What do you have? Wish come true. Do not cry over spilled milk. Now that's a saying. I'm not saying that you are, but I'm getting this energy here to remind you. Do not cry over spilled milk. Ace, do not cry over spilled milk, because there's a reason why things happen. Your guides may be showing you here the numbers 111 or the number 4. 1111, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 4. It says a lucky break is on the way. I said that when I said over here that you may have an unexpected opportunity coming your way. And I was picking up something having to do with travel. Doesn't have to be travel. It could be something that may seem very far away is actually coming up, a lot quicker. All right. Hold on one second. Let me think here. Water. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Excuse you. That's for Ace. The next water sign that's coming up, the next season that's a water sign that's coming up is Scorpio. And Scorpio is during October, November. There could be something coming up, maybe moving in your direction, or some type of sign, symbol, synchronicity coming around that time. Because that's the only water sign that we haven't hit that season yet. Well, technically it's Pisces also, but that's at the beginning of the year. So, or towards the ending. So there may be something coming through like Scorpio or Pisces season, because we just went through Cancer season. All right. So it says here, a lucky break is on the way. This could manifest as joyful news, transformative experiences. I just talked about that transformation here at the top. That's why I'm laughing. It says new opportunities or an exciting new relationship. See, there could be something else better at the end of the tunnel here, whether it's a relationship, whether it's an environment, or whatever this is. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but take it as it may resonate. You'll find yourself in the right place at the perfect time. That's why the space is here. This isn't mere coincidence. It's a gift from fate. That's why you have here patiently waiting. There may be something coming towards you, an opportunity or something here, but whatever it is positive. It says, embrace this blessing and be open to the wonderful changes it will bring into your life. Like I said, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something here about travel or meeting someone or meeting, I don't know, whatever this may be coming from abroad, okay? Or maybe coming from far, because there's something here about space. However that may resonate, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, B, for your beautiful, super. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope this has resonated for you. Up next, we have Sweet Brown Sugar. You are going to be up next. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome. The list is closed already, my loves. I'm so sorry. I'm only taking 8 new or current subscribers. Okay, don't worry if you miss me today. I'll be here tomorrow. There was just some glitch happening with YouTube earlier on the content creator side, so I couldn't get on as quickly as I wanted to. But no worries. All right, so no worries. All right. Let me see what I'm just writing closed session here just to make sure we're all on the same page. It says, I've been in a no contact with someone I wanted to reconcile with. I was hoping he'd reach out, but I've let it go and left it to the universe. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's cool. My readings are always experiencing technical issues or internet problem. The sound cuts out or Ace starts his shenanigans. I feel like it's spirits keeping it a secret. No, it's just, just how things, we we go with the flow. Okay. Jacques, meet me tomorrow here on the channel so you can get your reading, Jacques. B, you wrote definitely. I let go of control and trust the universe. And you wrote, you're so on point. Okay, there you go. You go, I've learned to trust my intuition. Yes, I love it. I'm a Pisces. Okay. That makes sense. November. Pisces. Shh. Pisces. Ace, stop. Stop. Hey. All right. Raymond, catch me tomorrow. Jacques, catch me tomorrow. Lexa, that was amazing as always. Thank you so much. Okay, you're very, very welcome. All right. All right. Up next, we have Sweet Brown Sugar. Welcome. Okay, Sweet Brown Sugar. Let's see what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Let's see what's coming through for you. Ooh, you have jewel within a teardrop. Interesting. All right, so I just added your 5 minutes here, and you have jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. There may be here a situation, circumstance, or event that either you're missing, you're reminiscing about. There's something here about value and about feeling either sad about something because teardrop. I mean, listen, it could be a tear of joy too. But there's something here having to do with value. Valuing yourself, making sure that other people value you as much as you value other connections, people, situations, circumstances, or events. I'm getting here that maybe you've been very present with yourself lately. And what I mean very present with yourself is I'm getting this sense of self-reflection here. I'm getting the sense of you connecting with yourself in some way, shape, or form. and really going deep emotionally with yourself, maybe even spiritually. There may have been a situation, circumstance, or event with either something, someone, or an environment where you know, either you weren't appreciated as you should have been appreciated or valued as you should have been valued. But I'm getting the sense of awareness, not just spiritual awareness, okay, not just, and that's important of course, but not just spiritual awareness, connecting with your higher self, making sure that there's a presence here of making sure that you are valued. So, you know, if you are in a connection, there's a sense here of like, you know, I need to be valued. I'm getting this divine feminine energy, and it has nothing to do with gender. It's about allowing yourself to allowing things to come to you, to flow to you. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting here. I'm getting soft, quiet, centered, connecting with the higher self, and maybe even here emotionally connecting to feelings and emotions here that need that last look at in order for you to cut that residual energy. And this may be very well having to do with the black moon that just happened on August 22nd or August 23rd, depending where you live, okay, or your location. So that black moon may have triggered this going inward type of energy, because that's exactly what the black moon does. Okay, that's exactly what it does. That's what is supposed to happen collectively, right? So you may be in that very present energy, in that very much of an awareness energy, where it's as if you're standing in your power. And if there was something, someone, or an environment that didn't or hasn't been valuing you, you're starting to look at that either person, situation, circumstance, event, or environment a little bit more differently now. Okay? It's like you're waking up to something. So let's see what else is coming through for you here. We have here trust, love, and friendship. I just told you right now, this is the energy that I'm finding you in. I feel you're very present right now. There's something that's going on. I don't know. I'm just, you know, there's something here about being very much connected to yourself, to your intuition, to the people who value you, the friends, family, loved ones, partner, whomever this or whatever this is. You are reclaiming your power. And you are intuitively you know it's not just how can I explain the energy that I'm getting? Your inner knowing. You have an inner knowing about what this is. And this may be very much connected to your throat chakra. Now, the throat chakra is symbolized by the color blue. The throat chakra isn't just about speaking, but is also about listening. And so I feel that you are trusting what you're listening. It's you trusting what you are listening from your soul, from your heart, from your intuition. You see what I'm saying? And I feel that as you sit with yourself and you're present and you connect with this energy here of being in your power, the more you lean into your yin energy and the more you're able to listen to your heart's desire or to your own intuition. And what I'm getting here is that you should, an interesting Look at this. I don't know if you could see it, but the throat here is really red. By the way, this space right here is super red. I don't know if you could see it, but there it is. And it's funny because the throat chakra is not that color, it's blue. And I was just talking about that. I feel your guides are letting you know here that you need to work with your throat chakra. Now, your throat chakra is 741 hertz solfeggio frequency. I'll say that again, 741 hertz solfeggio frequency. It's about unblocking your throat chakra, which is very much connected to the ears as well. So there's this sense here of you working with your throat chakra energy so that you can not only hear or be more in tune with your intuition, but also so that you're able to stand in your power. And if you need to say what you need to say, for you to have the strength and the clarity to say it, to voice it, you know, whether this could be about career and promotion, or whether this is about, you know, getting a raise or moving to a different job where you are valued, whether this is in a connection, whether it's about love, whether it's whether it's very much connected to a partnership or a friendship or your friends, your family, your loved ones. But there's this sense here of you connecting with yourself in a way that you express what needs to be expressed, but in a clear, concise, straight, straight shooter type of way. You know what I mean? But I feel like this is like well thought and well planned. So it's not like an off the cuff type of either comment or conversation. It's well thought, you know? You have here, wow, you have here the Ace of Pentacles. You are approaching right now a new opportunity, all right? Now, the aces are all about the hands of Creator, the universe. The aces are the opportunity that the universe is presenting you in some way, shape, or form. So the Ace of Pentacles here is that you may have a lucrative opportunity, whether the lucrative opportunity is tangible or intangible. There may be an opportunity for you to stand up and, make sure that whatever person, situation, circumstance, or event, that you need to stand up and say what you have to say or show what you need to show, you do so because you know your value. And I said that at the top of the reading. I talked about jewel, right? Jewel within a teardrop, your value. So there may be here an unexpected opportunity, a new beginning of abundance, prosperity. Okay, this could be mental, emotional, spiritual, tangible, intangible, however that may be. You could have a lucrative contract, a lucrative opportunity, maybe a raise, maybe another job, maybe additional promotion or something. But you really are focusing on a brand new path for yourself. You're following your yellow brick road. And your yellow brick road is filled with pentacles. So again, it's a new opportunity for you to be where you need to be where you are valued. You see this little girl here? She's walking straight into this beautiful place, whether it's that she lives there, whether it's that she may work there, whether it's that, this is a place that her parents just moved to. But this could be yours as long as you are very focused on allowing yourself to do the work, because Ace of Pentacles it doesn't come from the sky. Okay. There's work that needs to be consistently and efforts that need to be consistently pushed forward. But the more that you are focusing on the patience, your tenacity, your determination, and your consistency, you're going to see the fruits of that labor, of that new beginning. You have here 3-3, taking chances. This situation, circumstance, event, or opportunity may require you to take a chance. It may push you out of your comfort zone, which is why you have at the top of your reading, you being in your power. That's going to be very important, because I feel that not only your intuition, that's going to help you push forward, but so is the work that you're putting into something. It says, take a moment to observe the people around you. Didn't I just say that? Your environment and your health. This is a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert to prevent any future issues. Prioritize clear communication. I kid you not, this is what I just talked about in regards to the throat chakra. Bing, 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 ding, ding, ding. Oh, by the way, I should be getting my little button that does the applause. It's because I ordered it. I told you guys I was going to order it. I said, this is a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert to prevent. Prioritize clear communication. That's why it's saying here, I told you, it doesn't say it, but I'm telling you intuitively, you got to work on your throat chakra. That's going to be important. And maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being. Healthy boundaries, again, you being valued, you valuing yourself, and you making sure that you understand and see who values you. You have the number 3-3, and that's all that I have for you. Okay, sweet sugar. All right. Hopefully that was insightful. Oh, you are so funny. You wrote, wow. 400 there. You wrote, hot damn, you are so good. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, my dear. Hopefully this has resonated for you. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link. So send my YouTube channel link to 3 friends. Let them know about the reading that you got here for free. And hopefully they'll join the Lexa Tarot community. Till then, thank you so much. Here's Sweet Brown Sugar. Up next, we have Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz, if you are here, come on down. For those of you who are watching the channel for the first time, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is there. Okay. All right. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. If you didn't have an opportunity to add yourself to the list today, no worries. As you know, I'll be doing this for the rest of the week, just different time slots. So it's important for you, current subscribers, to make sure that you have your bell on and your notification alerts on. For those of you who are new to the channel, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. And the moment that I do a live, you are going to be alerted. And then you have to hurry up and get on the list, because the list does fill up very quickly. Okay. All right. Thank you, Rose Quartz. Oh, you're very welcome, Sweet Brown Sugar. I hope that made sense and it resonated for you. And it seems like it did with what you wrote. All right. Let's focus on Rose Quartz. By the way, let me go and review the list here for you guys. Okay. And my apologies if I didn't. Hold on one second. Okay. Bake 215. All right. So the list is as follows. I'm right now about to start Rose Quartz reading, followed by Irene. Okay. After Irene, we have Patty Alvarez. After Patty, we have Jack Mack. After Jack Mack, we have Devon, King of Wands. And at number 8, we have Bake 215. Okay. So that's the list for today. All right, let's see who else is. Okay, so thank you, Rose Quartz, for being here. All right, let's see, Rose Quartz, what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. What do you need to know right now at this moment in time? All right, night wind. Rose Quartz, night wind. Facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. Well, right behind it, you have peace. So that's good. You're dissolving, you are moving away from, you're emotionally releasing yourself. I'm getting like the 8 of Cups energy here. There may be some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs that you are kind of like continuing to let go residually. Maybe it's subconscious. Okay, there's a subconscious release. There's healing here. And I feel that a lot of this is something that you either feel at nighttime or connects with your sleep. Maybe there's a kind of like, like I used to have, not now, but a reoccurring dream or reoccurring maybe vision in your meditation. But whatever it is coming, this is coming across like it's the Knight of a Swords energy. Like something here may be troubling your minds and maybe preoccupying you, worry, concern. But you're facing whatever this may be talking about. It could be something very much connected to the past or recent past. It could be connected to your family. It doesn't have to, but it could. Trees do, connect with heritage, family tree, and things of that nature. But whatever this is, the good news is that you're healing from it. Okay? And like I said before in the other readings, we just had a black moon, which is about that release, whatever last little bit of whatever was residually there, of us finally saying goodbye to whatever that is. So night wind, and wind being very much connected to swords energy, to air energy, okay? Clearing what's maybe still residually there, connected to your mind or connected to your memory, okay? Let's see what else is coming through for you. That was a peekaboo, but I couldn't see what card that was. But let's see what's coming through. You have returning, going with the flow. This may be some type of trigger that you may have been experiencing. Remember that healing is not linear, okay? So sometimes we take 10 steps forward and might take 5 back. So even if you feel like, you know what, I'm healed from whatever situation, circumstance, event, I've dealt with it, I've moved on, or that happened so long ago. At times there may be something here that may kind of go peekaboo. Let's see if you really are healed from the situation, circumstance, or event, or maybe even person. Returning. It could be someone returning from the past, memories returning from the past, a situation, circumstance, event returning from the past, and you learning to ride that feeling out. Allow yourself to feel the feeling and also allow yourself to release it and to purge whatever emotions are very much attached here to that memory or to that emotion or to that situation, circumstance, event, or person. You do have here returning. So again, things may fluctuate in waves. And the only way, and I know it sounds, it sucks, right? We don't want to have to, the only way for us to know if we really truly healed from something or someone or an environment situation is when we get triggered. Because when we get triggered, whatever did the trigger, whatever it triggered, means that we're not fully healed from it. So if someone says something and it rubs us the wrong way, or someone says something, we get defensive, or it creates a sense of anger or emotion, then you're not healed from that. Because if someone were to say something and you are healed from it, you let it glide. You're like, yeah, you know what? There may be truth in what you said, and not be angry at something or triggered by it. Okay. So that is how this is coming across. Let's take a look. Ooh, 5 of Swords just popped out of the deck. Now, the 5 of Swords is there could be this feeling of feeling, mentally defeated by a situation, circumstance, or event, or that this may be connected. This Knight win, facing the fear, subconscious release, or this healing may be from a situation, circumstance, or event that maybe you made an unwise choice once upon a time, or maybe it's the residual energy still connected to that situation, circumstance, event, or maybe even person. There could have been something here connected to someone who either lacks integrity, or a situation, circumstance, or event that showed you that integrity here was a problem on either the person, the situation, the circumstance, or the event. Okay, it kind of showed you something here. Or maybe it's, if this doesn't resonate now, this could be something that you need to be aware of in the near future. There could be a situation, circumstance, or event where someone who lacks integrity or has a motive, someone is doing something because there's a motive to it. There's something behind it. So just be aware of it. Look at this. This is being shown as someone who's taking something and not in an honest way. Last but not least, Rose Quartz. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Up next, we have Irene. Irene, you are up next. All right, Rose Quartz, you have 4, 4, 4, 4. Wow, a lot of 4s there. And it says, blessing in disguise. Right there. Blessing in disguise. Whatever the situation, circumstance, event, person, environment may be about, you maybe already learned something about this individual or this environment, or if you haven't gone through this yet, you may learn something about someone. Someone may show you their true colors, whether it's a someone or whether it's an environment, a place, a situation, a circumstance, an event. You're going to be able to see the glimpse here of someone's true integrity and their true motive. So if someone shows you who they are once, believe them. That is who they are. Because if that wouldn't be who they are, they would have never done whatever once. Okay? So this is talking about that type of energy. All right? This says here, challenges may lay ahead. Does that sound familiar? That's the same thing I just said a little while ago. There you go. It says, but you have the strength to overcome them. If you've felt lost, Night Wind, that was the energy here that I was picking up at the top of the reading. It says, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favor. And there you go. You have returning, going with the flow. And what's the next season that's coming up next? It's fall. So there you go. You're entering a new stage here. Okay? So again, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favor. Though some things may fall apart, again, you see people here in the background not happy with what this person has said or done or calculated strategically. But it says here, though some things may fall apart, you're building the foundation for something better. Stay strong and keep moving forward. You need to be strong and you need to be centered in order for you to go with the flow and keep moving forward. Because this right here is like, if you pay too much attention to it and you allow yourself to fall into the emotion side of it, it may pull you in a different energy. Okay. So again, if it's something that you have lost in the past or recent past, or there may be something coming up, it is a blessing in disguise. That being said, Rose Quartz, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Rose Quartz. I hope these messages have been insightful. All right, intuitive friends, welcome, welcome. For those of you who would like extra time in your reading, please feel free to add either a super thanks or a super sticker or a super chat, whatever you want. And I will definitely add not only more time to your reading, but I'll also add a couple more decks in there too to gain some more clarity. That being said, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, look down below in the description box. All my information is down below. Okay? For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. And no worries if you weren't able to add yourself to today's or tonight's list, you'll be more than able to do it throughout the week because, as you know, I will definitely come back and do more readings, okay? All right. For those of you who are interested, I will be doing a super live. Now, the super lives are not free. The super lives do have a fee with that. So if you are interested in finding out what the topic is going to be, then join me when I do a super live and you'll get more information then. That being said, let's jump into the reading for Irene. Hello, Irene. Oh, you're very welcome, Rose Quartz. I hope that resonated for you. If it doesn't now, it might later on, okay? If you missed it, intuitive friends, I did post a pick a card reading focusing, well, actually there's a couple pick a card readings. Well, the Lionsgate portal just came and went, but if you still want to connect with that pick a card, it's still there in the pick a card playlist. We also have Your Energy Precedes You. All right, that's an interesting pick a card that I have for you. So take a look at the pick a card playlist. And the one that I just posted yesterday is focusing on honest or not. Okay, and that one's very interesting also. And if you missed it, take a look at the monthly readings because those are there already for you. The couple readings are up already. But the single readings I'll be working on this week as well, okay? All right, let us begin, Irene. Let's see what's coming through for you. Actually, let me cross Rose Quartz's name. Up next is Irene. After Irene, we have Patty. After Patty, we have Jack Mack. After Jack Mack, we have Devon, King of Wands. And at number 8, we have Bake 215. Okay. All right, let's jump into the reading here, Irene. Irene, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. What your guides want you to know. Whoa. You have 2 things that came out. Jumped out of the reading, out of the deck all by themselves. Number 1, you have perception. And number 2, you have apprehension. And perception, the third eye chakra and the throat chakra are both illuminated, but the throat chakra has a butterfly to it. So there may be something transformative that is happening here in regards to your throat chakra. Okay. I feel that this is very much saying here that you are very much connected to your third eye chakra right now. You may be getting premonitions. You may be able to see things a lot clearer intuitively. But there may be something here about you either trusting what you're seeing intuitively or feeling intuitively and being open with accepting or trusting what you're getting intuitively. It says beyond the veil of illusion. You may be an empath or an intuitive person. There's something here about you being able to listen and trust your inner oracle. And because the butterfly is here near the throat chakra, and there's nothing here in the third eye chakra, I feel that this is talking about you working on your throat chakra. Remember that butterflies are about a new beginning. Okay, they're about cycles. So there may be something right now at this moment in time. Maybe you're activating your throat chakra a lot more. Maybe you are saying the things that you need to say, voicing or needing to voice your opinion, or being able to listen to your third eye chakra, your intuition. You do have here apprehension. And apprehension is about getting yourself out of doubt and fear. So there may be something here that you may be either unsure of, either you're unsure of someone, something, or you're unsure of yourself. So there's this energy here of a sense of uncertainty. And I feel that uncertainty, maybe you want to do something, want to proceed with something, make a decision, move forward in something, but you're not saying something. You're keeping it within for whatever reason. You're dealing with it, even though you should step out of your comfort zone so that you can grow. So there may be something here, a situation, circumstance, event, a person, that you are allowing yourself to be somewhere where you don't feel comfortable, somewhere where you may feel less than, like you're not appreciated. And there's a sense here of you either not making a decision or not doing something because you're afraid that you're going to rock the boat, or this energy here of like, what am I going to do next? If I do this, what's going to happen with X, Y, and Z? So intuitively, you know something, but as far as doing it, there's a bit of apprehension here. And this is talking about you feeling afraid, even if you might not say it to anyone. There's a fear of taking a step here, okay? Or having a sense of doubt in regards to what you are intuitively feeling. So that's what your guides here are showing. Let's see what else is coming through for you. After Irene, we have Patty. After Patty, we have Jack Mack. After Jack Mack, we have Devin. And after Devin, we have Bake 215. All right, let's see what else is coming through. So there's something here about your guide saying you're afraid of making a move here and you're staying quiet. There you go, transcendence, achieving success. Whatever this is, you're going to be successful. So there isn't anything to fear. There may be a little bit of hesitation on uncertainty because you don't know what the next step would look like. But again, the next step is going to look like how you want it to look like because you are the captain of your ship. So in order for you to be able to make certain decisions, make certain selections, grab some opportunities, move on and explore and get out of your comfort zone, you're going to need to see yourself outside of this bubble that you are allowing yourself to be constrained by. And it's and the thing is that here you have the throat chakra. The throat chakra is 741 hertz. So if I were you, I would work with that third chakra solfeggio frequency to unblock, because there's something that you're keeping quiet here. You don't want to say something, but your guides are saying, yeah, but you're uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable or uncertain or not happy or, just being there, when you can have so much more success if you so choose to. This is the number 10, and that's the only number I have here right now. So the number 10. All right, achieving success. Whatever this is, you can achieve great success, but you need to believe in yourself and make certain decisions here in order for you to move in a direction that you are allowing yourself to be in kind of this stuck energy. All right. So whatever this is more about you. Let's see. 3. There you go. 3 of Wands energy, more fire. You have fire. Your guides are saying that you may be very much, number 1, like I said, very quiet about something that you are uncertain about, you have doubt about, or you have fear about. Okay. So that's number 1. You're keeping something quiet here. You know what this is intuitively. Okay. And I'm not, this has nothing to do with sharing it with me or on the chat, but you know what this is about. And the thing is that you being and allowing yourself to be in this circle or in this bubble is not allowing you to see that you have so much more success if you just allow yourself to release yourself from this uncertainty, doubt, or being afraid to either speak up with a selection or speak up about what you may want to do, in particular in regards to a situation, circumstance, or event. 3 of Wands energy is you waiting for the right opportunity to jump on the opportunity and keep it moving forward. There's fire here. It's time for you to start observing what it is that your intuition is telling you. What is it that you are allowing yourself to feel the sense of constraint in, and what you are choosing not to say anything about? Because whatever this is, your guides are saying, enough with the thinking about it a million times and start doing something about it. Because Yang energy is about action. It's about movement. It's not about just thinking about something. It's about making something happen. So the 3 of Wands here, you may be planning for something that is more successful for you in the long term. But this is also about saying, well, in order to do that, you should be moving something along, right? So that is what that's talking about there. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Irene. And up next, we have Patty. Hello, your secret path. Welcome back. All right, Irene, you have here 1212. Now, it's interesting because 12, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So basically, you have 3, 3, 3. Persistence. Okay, persistence. It's important for you to move forward. It says a wonderful opportunity aligned with your life's purpose is approaching. Is approaching. Why is it is approaching? That means you need to get out of the comfort zone. You see what I'm saying? I told you something is coming. There's going to be a time here where there's a decision that is going to have to be made, or if you want success to come in whatever this may be, you need to start moving something forward. It says, when it arises, take immediate action to embrace it. Exactly what I was talking about here, the 3 of Wands energy. This is exactly what the 3 of Wands is. You waiting for the right opportunity to, boom, make something happen. But in order for you to be in, to do and to move towards this opportunity, you need to plan, figure something out, create a strategic plan, logical, rational, analytical, formalize a blueprint for yourself so that when the opportunity strikes, boom, you take action. You see what I'm saying? And so this is saying when it arises, take immediate action and embrace it. Additionally, a loving partnership or an epic romance may be on the horizon. Maintain your persistence and welcome the positive transformations that are coming your way. A lot having to do with fire. Okay? So let me tell you, the next season that's coming up that's connected to fire is by the end of this year is what I'm talking about, is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius may be of importance to you, or the next one after Sagittarius would be Aries season. And I believe that's happening in March. That's the brand new beginning of the astrological new year. So maybe Sagittarius, there's something brewing for you then. It may be something having to do with moving, because I'm getting moving, whether it's moving from one location to another location, but there's movement or physically moving, whether this is career or whether there's whatever this may be. Okay? So that being said, there you go. Hopefully this has been beneficial for you, Irene. Okay? Up next, we have Patty. Hey, Patty. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, wow. What? You said, I know what this may be. You do know what it is. Intuition. You do know what it is. And you wrote, wait, what did I do? This is, I know what this may be. I'm deciding to leave my marriage. There you go. Exactly what I was telling you. You know what this is. I don't know what it is, but you know what it is. Because it's saying here, she knows what it is intuitively. Wow. So listen, I wish you the best of luck. Make sure that you plan all the things that you need to plan ahead of time. And I wish you the very best. Thank you so much, Irene. Okay. So I just finished with Irene, number 4. And I'm now jumping to Patty, number 5. And Patty's going to have a little bit of extra time here, because Patty just gave a super right now. And then after Patty, we have Jack Mack. After Jack Mack, we have Devin, King of Wands. And then we have Big 215. All right? Wonderful. Thank you so much. What you've been, let me see. Hold on one second. Wait a minute. I've been thinking about this. Thank you, Alexa. You're very, very welcome, Irene. I'm happy that this has given you some type of clarity. All right. Up next, we have Patty. Hello, Patty. Thank you again for your super. I greatly appreciate it. For those of you who, may be watching, the list is closed session, but no worries. I will be back tomorrow. And if you are new to if you are just watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so that you have a good night. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts so that when I get on the next time, you have an opportunity to jump right on and get yourself on that list. Okay? All right. For those of you who are current subscribers, thank you for watching. And if you didn't make the cut today, no worries. By the way, that was the sacred heart that was popping out there. You may be getting a hello, Patty, from the other side because that's my card here in this deck for that. That made a peekaboo. So you have healing. Okay, Patty? Healing. Reconnecting with your true nature. Now, it's interesting because there was a little peekaboo. Let me take it out because I saw it, but I just continued to shuffle. It's the one with the pink heart. I I don't know if you were able to see that, but if you backtrack, there it is. It's this one. There may be something you may be currently, and by the way, both of them have a heart. Very interesting. Patty, there may be something right now that you may be experiencing. Okay. Something that you are healing from or allowing yourself to move away from, where it's causing the sense of really getting things off your chest, whether it's purging some type of emotion, whether it's that you are feeling the comfort or the support from your guides, from your higher self. Because the sacred earth mother is here, and I said it did a little peekaboo, but I just kept shuffling. But it made a peekaboo enough that I was able to see it. This is my card of Beyond the Veil. This is the card that I dedicate to those souls that want to stop by and say hi. So there may be here something very much connected to a loved one who's crossed over. Maybe there's something here connected either to the grief that you're either experienced in the past or recent past. This could have been do I feel like there's more than one card here? There is. Look at this. I'm like, this feels too thick. Look at that. Wow. Okay, now this is giving me a bigger picture. There may be something that you are still grieving or purging emotionally. You may be releasing something still here, Patty, and you're healing through it. And it's as if you're getting from the other side you're doing, things are going to get better, or you're not alone in whatever this may be talking about. And you may have thought or felt like you were okay about it, and then somehow maybe it's come up, it's resurfaced, whether it's a memory, whether it's an emotion, whether it's a feeling, whether it was through a dream, whether it was through something that you may have connected with, maybe like looking through something and something jogged your memory or jogged your emotions. But there's something here of this energy talking about the purging, the purification, the crying over something, the emotionally releasing of something. In a way, clearing your heart. And because you have heart twice, I would say here for you to work with your heart chakra, 639 hertz solfeggio frequency. That's going to help you release and purge any residual energies here that you may be, whether consciously or unconsciously, holding on to. And it's interesting because I'm getting the higher heart in your heart. So when you place your hand on your chest, have one hand that's a little bit further up and the other one a little bit further at the bottom, because I'm getting the pink energy is high heart, and then you have the heart. So it's the heart and a little bit above. So it's like literally one hand on your heart area and the other one above it. That's how it's coming across. And for you to listen to that heart chakra frequency of 639 to help you residually let go of anything here that needs residual purging. I mean, purging that Whoa, you have two cards. You have box, you will receive a gift. And what is this about? Cobweb. All right, let's see what that's about. Things are just jumping out the deck for you. Have cobweb and eagle. All right. And it's interesting because 3 came out. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Box. You may be receiving a gift, whether it's a tangible gift or a gift of clarity, of emotions, clarity of feeling like whatever you've been holding on to or whatever you've been feeling emotionally burdened from is going to unlock and unleash. You're going to be able to unblock it, is how this is coming across to me. There could also here be the gift of maybe a loved one, like I said, a loved one who's crossed over, who may be seeing you kind of sad or crying or feeling here of, sadness. And they may be protecting you here. See, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Cobwebs are things that have been kind of from a very long time. So this could be you emotionally clearing energy here, Patty, from things that are very much from long ago, or if it's not long ago, it's about a person or an environment that you've been a part of for a long time. And that's what this cobweb is about. So there's this sense of, by you crying, by you emotionally releasing and purging, you're allowing yourself to, in a way, release that energy, so that energy is still not clinging over you, or those memories or that residual energy is still not clinging over your energy, as you see. Because you see here these two beautiful flowers, but then you see this cobweb. So there's this release that's coming through. And not only that, but take a look at that. Talk about validation, confirmation. If you look at this card, there's a lot of like this squiggly lines, like energetically. But if you also take a look at this cobweb, it has that type of energy. So again, it's like getting that residual emotional cobwebs, freeing your heart or freeing your emotions here to something that, again, may be very much connected to the past, or a person or an environment from the past. You have here eagle. It says triumph over troubles and obstacles. Whatever the situation, circumstance, or event is, you're going to be able to move past it. But it's going to be very important for you to have a very keen eye. Eagles have very, very good eyesight. Not only that, but it's also it flies, right? It's a bird. So this is talking about also paying very close attention here strategically to someone, using your logical, analytical senses here. Okay? There is a sense of you using your intelligence here in regards to whatever this may be about, so that you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, or see a new horizon. Okay? Eagles are very particular. They just don't go and grab any prey. They size it up. They look, they observe, they assess. When they are sure, then they go and they swoop their prey, but only when they've done enough of the observing and assessing. So this is telling me here that you're going to need to embody this type of energy of the eagle, so that you are able to know exactly when you need to, move, forward, or figure out what this situation is about. Okay? So having an eagle eye is going to be important. Let's see what else is coming through. And then, of course, I'm going to start the rest of your reading. You have here apology or reconciliation. There may be something here very much connected to someone, a connection, whether that be romantic or non-romantic, where an apology or reconciliation, okay, fixing, mending, repairing, or reconciling here may be connected to this reading. Okay, fellowship, repairing relationship. And that, of course, is up to you at the end of the day, but it's coming up. So it makes sense with what I was feeling here emotionally here for you. Okay, Patty, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, let's see. This doesn't have to be with, it could. It doesn't have to be with family. It could be in a partnership, or it could be a friendship. It could be family, because of that tree. Okay, family. Again, it doesn't have to be family, but it could be. It could be a sibling rivalry. It could be, a partnership. It could be a friendship. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What else do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? All right, you have resources. Whatever this may be about, you have the tools and the resources to find a better or a clearer resolution, or you have the ability to see something clearer. You have the tools and the resources in order to make the moves that you need to make, or the tools and the resources that you need in order to connect and purge with this energy here having to do with your heart. Okay, so releasing that heavy emotional burden here. But you have the know-how, the tools, or the resources in order to figure out how to better manage your emotions and your emotional health here in regards to whatever this is. Okay, Patty? Let's see what else is coming through for you. Whatever this is, this is also talking about you having, hold on a second, before I even go to this deck over here. This is also about, because remember, you have a gift here. You may be gifted some type of opportunity, whether it's from the universe, whether it's from your higher self, whether it's an actual tangible gift or an opportunity here to tap into something or resource. Remember, the resource could also be a person. So it could be a person, it could be an environment, it could be anything here, but there's something here about a gift very much connected to resources or tools from your past or recent past. So there may be something here that you may have gone through something similar in the past or recent past. And this is talking about, well, what did you learn then? And how would you change in doing or solving the situation, circumstance, or event now in this present moment in time? Because whatever this is from the past. And not only is it from the past, but there's something here about a gift. So the gift could be knowledge, the gift could be tangible, the gift could be a person, it could be a golden nugget, it could be advice, it could be solution. It could be, again, gift could come in many different ways. But that's how that is coming through also here for you. All right, Patty, let's see what else is coming through. And you have here the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, that's a really nice energy. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very independent, someone who's able to achieve their success through their own hard work, through their own efforts, through their own discipline and consistency. Being able to achieve what they, and also, reap the rewards of whatever they've been working towards. So the Nine of Pentacles energy is this, whatever it is that you've been doing has been working for you or will be working for you, because it's about reaping the rewards. Now, 9 is not the end, right? It's not the 10 of Pentacles, but you're in this energy where you are maybe more satisfied now than in the past or recent past. Or there's this sense of like, yes, I have this stability, but I need that one more pentacle, which is a 10 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles energy is you enjoying the fruits of your labor. It's about the hard work, the dedication, the focus, and the consistency that you've been placing in order for you to be in the state of feeling happy, okay? Feeling successful, accomplishing, enjoying your own, happiness, enjoying your own space. This is coming across, even if you are in a connection, and I don't know, even if you are, I'm not saying that you are, but if you are in a connection, it doesn't matter. This is about your energy. This is about you enjoying what you've been placing, the focus, about being able to assess the right conditions in order for you to keep moving something forward, to be pouring your efforts into. Because the reason why I said viable conditions is because grapes don't just grow everywhere. There has to be a very specific climate, waterfall, the right conditions need to be in place in order for those grapes to happen, to grow. So grapes don't grow everywhere easily. So this is the same with you. There's something here about you being very much connected to the right conditions, maybe the right people now, maybe the right environment now. Maybe you connecting to the right resources in order for you to keep growing and expanding. So this is a very nice energy here. Let's see what else is coming through. Last but not least, it's the 9 of Pentacles energy. Is an energy of saying, I don't need anyone in order for me to reach my success. I do it on my own, through my own efforts, through my own money, through my own sacrifices, through my own fill in the blank. So you're able to reach this sense of success and fertility because of the amount of focus, work, and dedication and consistency, okay, that is being placed in something. So those resources, especially if this is talking about resources from the past or recent past, could continue to grow for you. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you, Patty. And you have here 999. It says release. Same exact thing that I was saying at the top of your reading. It is very important for you to release this energy here in regards to your heart, to your emotions. You need to purge. You already know what I said about, but this is talking about this energy over here. Okay? Release says your current circumstances are ending, opening the door to a better opportunity. Exactly what I was telling you here with the 9 of Pentacles. You're moving up because of whatever it is that you've been putting forth, whatever effort and consistency. If you're facing significant changes, consider viewing your life as a series of cycles and chapters. Viewing, perspective, very important. Again, the eagle eye. It says, embrace this transition by making room for new experiences and welcoming fresh beginnings into your life, because you will be reaping a lot of rewards here. And like I said, there could be certain talents, skills, qualities about you that are very valuable, that you're really good at. And it's time for you to focus or refocus on that, because you can make it here and beyond. That being said, by the way, you have the number 9 4 times. The 9 of Pentacles. Then you have 999. Okay, so you have 4 9s here. And if you want to take a look at what that may mean, take a look at your search engine and place 9999. And what is the spiritual significance of that number? That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. Thank you so much, Patty, for your beautiful super. I greatly appreciate it. I hope these messages have been insightful. Up next, we have Jack Mack. Jack Mack, you are next. I'm actually going to write the list now so that we are aware of who's coming up. Jack Mack, you are, let me see, what did you write here, Patty? You said, thank you so much. You wrote, thank you so much, Lexa. This was great. Spot on reading. Oh, you're very welcome. Listen, honey, you are the nine of Pentacles right now. So that is beautiful energy. You're 1 pentacle away from complete solid achievement and long-term success. But you're there. You're inching closer and closer. Just so you know, Patty, just so you know, Pentacles energy is a slow-moving energy. So gradually, things are going to continue to get better. But it is a slow-moving energy. Pentacles energy is not quick at all. It takes time, effort, consistency. And look at that. Peace. You'll have the inner peace that you deserve. All right. Up next, thank you so much, Patty, again, for stopping by and for your beautiful super. I greatly appreciate it. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Jack Mack. And then after Jack Mack, we have Devon, King of Wands. And then after Devon, King of Wands, we have Bake 215. All right. So Jacques, if you are here, come on down. Jacques, if you're here, come on down. Jack Mack, if you're here. All right, Devon, King of Wands, are you here? Devon, King of Wands, are you here? All right, Bake 215, are you here? All right, Bake 215, you are here. Welcome back. All right, Bake 215, let's see what's in store for you. Bake 215, as I always like to remind all of you, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what your guides want you to know. And you have purification with fire. Is that the only card? Yeah, that's the only card. All right, so you have purification of fire. Bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. All right. So baked, let me just write now bake truth. So bake truth, but now bake 215. All right. So bake 215. purification by fire. You have a person here whose eyes are closed and is in the direction of the past or recent past. And what this is coming through here, big 215, is that there's something here that you are releasing. But there's a lot of either emotion. It could be emotion. It could be anger. It could be something that you may have felt was unfair from the past or recent past. There could be a truth and awareness that has been difficult to bear because this person can't look at that past or recent past. They're closing their eyes, but they're feeling the emotions that are connected to it. Give me 1 second, Bake 215. Ace, come here. All right, sorry about that, Bake 215. Whatever this is, purification by fire, it's about the truth of something, the truth of a matter, the truth of a situation, circumstance, or event. Maybe something having to do with a person, an environment. But whatever this is, it could even be family related, okay? It doesn't have to be, but it could very much be family related. All right? Maybe an argument or a disagreement, maybe something here that is very much connected to sibling rivalry, family, loved ones. Okay, that's it, Ace. There's nothing else. This could also be you uncovering something, discovering something. And the discovery is feeling this situation, circumstance, or event. No. Feeling the situation, circumstance, or event again, like feeling the anger of it. You know how sometimes, and it doesn't have to be anger, but I'm getting fire as anger or holding a grudge or something here. How sometimes, like, if you talk about, and I'm not saying this may be your case, but I'm just getting this energy where you start talking about something and you get all riled up again, or you feel the emotions just like you felt when something was going on. That's how this is coming across. It's like revisiting something, but the revisiting of it, or the bringing it up, or the being exposed to the person, to the energy, to the environment, or to the whatever this is, brings back that emotion again in its raw form. So there's something here about you overcoming that energy or purging through that energy, trying to let go of it. And it may have resurfaced here during this black moon, because this black moon was very much about the purging of things that have still been tugging in our emotions or in our heart. So whatever this may be, look at that, time just popped out of the deck. This could be something that you've been harboring in your heart for a very long time. Something that maybe you don't even want to look at anymore or talk about anymore, but it still is very much present. Time is about knowing how to give yourself the time to recuperate, or the time to heal, or the time to see the truth, or to see something from a very different point of view. But time is needed, space is needed, patience is needed. And what I'm also getting here, it's like you also pacing yourself in this either healing process, or you pacing yourself on how to continue to move past it or work to move past it. Whatever this is very much connected to the past, because you have this person whose eyes are closed, facing the left-hand side, which is the past or recent past, but having the hand on their heart. And you have the rider, which is the dragon rider, and the dragon, also both facing in the past. So no matter how much time has passed, there could still be here some residual energy connected to something here, connected to a memory. It doesn't have to be with family, but it could very much well be connected to family or someone that you've known, or a situation that you were in for a while. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Pardon the squeaky toy, but the squeaky background. All right, let's see what else is coming through. What else do your guides want you to know here, Bake 215? Now, if this doesn't make sense right now, this may make more sense when the eclipse season begins in September, because it's going to be a doozy. September is going to be a very powerful, transformative month, with the lunar eclipse coming September 7th and the solar eclipse coming in September 21st. Although both eclipses are about resetting, cosmic resetting, it's very different energies. One is dealing with the moon, the other one is dealing with the sun. And so that is two distinct energies. So if this doesn't make sense right now, this could be talking about what could be up and coming in the month of September. Okay? Or if this is resonating now, know that there may be an amplification of this energy in September. Okay? Because those eclipses are going to be a doozy. They're happening 2 weeks apart. Ace, get down from there, please. Ace, come. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Ego and the 3 of Pentacles. And it's funny because I wasn't taking 2, but for you, I'm being called to kind of take both. So whatever this is about here, Bake 215, it's about your releasing of something. You have here ego. And if you look at this picture, there is the Ace, stop. You have the angel here taking its sword and releasing this person here. Releasing this person from their ego, their pride, their self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Hello, Jack Mac. No worries. I'm going to call you next, okay? So it's you releasing yourself from these chains, okay? From these emotional chains, from these memories, from this anger, resentment, grudge, pain, whatever this is. And it's you releasing yourself from that. And again, I said it before, but I'll say it again. The Black Moon, which just occurred August 22nd and August 23rd, could be very much the reason why there is this focus on either you focusing on letting this go once and for all, or you resolving your way through this situation, circumstance, event, or environment, because the Black Moon is that energy that we went through this weekend. And it does play, was it this weekend, the 22nd and the 23rd, where it places us in a position where we need to purge. And Black moons don't happen often. The last one we had was May 2023. So there could be things here very much connected to May of 2023 all the way to the present time of the Black Moon, August 22nd and 23rd, 2025, that this may be talking about. So I wouldn't be surprised if this has a lot to do with that time frame here for you. But the ego is being released. The illusion of you thinking or feeling that you are emotionally confined to a memory, a situation, circumstance, event, and you actually, if this applies, you acknowledging the responsibility or the lack of wisdom or knowledge or maturity that you may have had in the past or recent past, there's a sense of you also releasing that burden that you may have on yourself connected to this. So whether this is a self-sabotaging thought, whether it's a limited belief, whether it's the ego, whether it's the pride, whether it's an old pattern of behavior, whether this is you battling your shadow self, whether it's temptation, vices, attachments, whatever this is, it's you finally saying, I need to really break free from this. So that is how this is coming across. Now, here's the kicker. And this is the good thing, because I know everything that I've channeled has been quite heavy. Okay. By the way, I'm over the 5 minutes, but I want to say this to you. Your guides are telling you, you have here the 3 of Pentacles. Your guides are saying here, number one, be very careful if this is very much connected to a group of people or people that you hang out with or used to hang out with or used to have contact with, especially if they contributed to whatever this situation, circumstance, or event was. So I'm talking about peer pressure. I'm talking about, not the right frame of mind type of people, whatever this is. So it's you kind of really getting your, breaking away from a group also, if that applies, because the 3 of Pentacles is about friends. It's about other people. So just be aware of that. But the 3 of Pentacles is telling me here that one way that you can pivot yourself from this energy, that you can reconstruct a healthier, stronger, more vibrant foundation for yourself, is to concentrate on the things that bring you healthy joy, a passion, a hobby, something that really connects with your soul's purpose, something that, again, and if you see, and it's interesting because 3 of Pentacles is not about that energy. 3 of Pentacles is about the teamwork. But in this deck, it's about a person who's connecting with something that is very much connected to their passion. So redirecting your energy. Now, I'm not saying not to do the work. Of course, do the work, but also allow yourself to start focusing on a special talent, a special skill. Okay? your hobby, something that you've been really good at for a long time that you can start connecting to or towards, so that you are building this positive new environment for yourself, or tapping into your skills from the past or recent past, and maybe looking at it in a very different way, looking at a healthy hobby in a new way, refocusing or redirecting whatever this energy was or is that you're trying to purge and release, and in a way replace it with something that is healthy, something that is positive, something that you have a natural ability or knack towards. Okay, so do what you love, and whatever love is connected to a hobby, whatever it is. Recognize that you have the ability to work on something right now that could be part of your life calling or your soul's purpose. Now, I'm not saying to leave your job or your career and do something completely different. But what I am saying here is discover something that truly is calling your energy, that is making you feel like, wow, you know what? I can still do my job and my career, but I'm really interested, for example, in woodworking. I don't know where that came from, but I just threw it in your direction. I'm not saying it has to be woodworking, but it's just an example. I really want, I've always liked carpentry, and you know what? Let me start focusing and honing in on that special talent. And maybe, just maybe, you focusing and honing in on that special talent may open up a new opportunity for you while you're still doing the job that you're doing or the career that you're doing. But this could be a hobby that becomes something lucrative with time. Okay? All right. You could be paid very well for a certain passion or craft. And that passion and craft could be you working with other people, meaning the other people could be your clients. You could work in something privately that people are like, wow, you're really good at fill in the blank. And all of a sudden, for example, if it's painting, all of a sudden, you're painting, and then you're like, you know what, let me sell my paintings. And then boom, you have a client. And you're like, man, I never thought about this. And that's what this is talking about. Do what you love, and there may be something lucrative behind it with time. You have 1818. 1818 says willpower. Significant events are on the horizon for you. You will make great strides in your endeavors and gain invaluable experiences. The right people, didn't I just talk about this? And I'm going to show it because I'm not making this up. It says the right people and resources will come your way, presenting excellent opportunities and positive changes. Embrace your journey towards greatness. And 1818 says willpower, achievement, success, progress, prosperity, ambition, courage, and fortune. Look at that. Exactly what I was talking about in regards to that Three of Pentacles for you. Wow. Validation, confirmation. All right, Bake 215, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope these messages have been insightful. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to share my YouTube channel link and share it with like-minded souls, people that you feel may benefit from these messages. And Bake 215, thank you so much for your compliment. You said, yep, you're right. You're very accurate. I'm moving on, purging bad habits. You're good. And LOL. And then you wrote, yep, you are good. Thank you. Okay, you're very, very welcome here. Listen, don't forget about that special talent here that you may not even know that you have. Start focusing on that. Redirect your creativity in something that could really benefit you. Hello, Sophia. You are a beautiful person. And thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for your beautiful compliments. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, my dear, okay? I'll see you next time, and I hope that these messages have been insightful for you, okay? Thank you so much. All right, well, there you go, intuitive friends. What a beautiful reading. It was quite in depth. I know I went a little over on time there, but, sometimes I got to go there. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much. Thank you for your beautiful compliments. Sophia, I see you're here. Welcome, but guess what? The session is closed. So, Sophia, I would ask you to continue to be subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and meet me here tomorrow, where I will come back and do more free readings for all of you, okay? For those of you who haven't taken part yet. Gustavo, hello, my dear. How are you? Great to see you. My apologies if I didn't say hi right away, but I was in the middle of a reading. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi, Gustavo. Hugs to you. All right. Up next, we have Jack Mack. Hello, Jack Mack. Welcome. I was about to write, Jack Mack. After Jack Mack, we have Devin, King of Wands. And then we're going to be done for the readings for today or tonight. All right, Jack Mack, I hope that you've been watching and seeing the readings. And thank you for joining. And let's see what's coming through for you. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. What do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? Let's see what's coming through for you. You have something beautiful flipped up all by itself. You have achievement. Jack Mack, your guides are saying here, listen, there's a dream, a goal, a vision. There is something here that at times you may lose hope and faith because it may be taking a while, maybe taking some time. But keep focused on your dream, your heart's desire, what you're working towards. Whether this is a project, whether it's about school, whether it's about gaining more knowledge about something, whether it's opportunities, whether it's going on interviews, whether it's, it's funny because I'm getting something here having to do with acting, whether it's like going out there for auditions or interviews, okay? Whatever this is, your guides are saying, listen, there may be times where you may feel a little bit inconsistent. Like sometimes you feel like, yay, this is going to happen, this is going to go in that direction, but then you might get a no, or you may get a rejection, or something may not go in the direction that you've been wanting to, and then you're kind of like the air in the sail gets kind of gone, right? And then you're like, man, I don't feel like this is going to work, or I don't feel like this plan is moving, or I don't feel like this fill in the blank is going anywhere. You feel a little bit deflated. But your guides are saying, whatever your dream is, whatever it is that you are trying to achieve, because I'm getting here someone tinkering with something. So I don't know what that may be about, this tinkering. I'm seeing, what I'm seeing? Like, you see this light that I have here, and somebody like burning the midnight oil, doing something, creating something. I don't know, whatever this is. Whether it's like, I don't know if you're an architect, I don't know if you're a designer, I don't know if you're drawing something, creating something, but there's something here with tinker. I see something like a light like this, and like really working on something. So whatever this is, your guides are saying, don't give up on your dream. Don't give up because there may be a little bit of a hiccup or a little bit of a turbulence or a delay or a challenge in something. You know, it's funny because was it Thomas Jefferson? Who was it, the one? You know what I'm seeing? I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. I don't know what this is about, but I'm just going to share it with you, okay? Because I'm seeing this clairvoyantly. You know about the oh my god, with the light bulb and the string, and I'm seeing like this whole like in a like creating something. I don't know if it's an idea. I don't know, maybe that's what it is. But whatever this is, whatever idea, design, uh, interview, audition, whatever this is, your guides are saying, keep focus on your dreams. You may get rejected. You may get a lot of no's. But after those no's, they're going to be yes. They're going to be yeses. And I'm seeing something, I'm being told you need to perfect something. You need to double check something and perfect it to the point that there's no, because I'm seeing also data or data, depends where you live, regional, we say that differently. But I'm seeing making sure that the numbers add up. So if you're doing something or something like trials or something, like not not like court trials, but I'm like, when you do something in science where you have to do it again and again and again and again and again and again because you need to make sure that it comes out every single time it comes out this way. That's the energy that I'm picking up here in what your guides are showing me. And so this is something that you may have been working on for a very long time because a flower takes time to bloom. So whatever this is here, your guides are saying, I don't know what this is about, but this is talking about that energy. And they're saying you're going to reach achievement. Make sure that you have your data, your numbers, or whatever this is about, like very boom, 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 boom. Like specific. Like there is no hiccup. Because there's something here about that being very important to this achievement. Okay? So listen carefully because this is important. It's very important that every single time it does or something, I don't know what this is, shows something that it's like boom, it's like on the spot every time, every time, every time. And that, again, they're saying you may get rejected, you may get a lot of no's, but you're gonna get a yes. And maybe that's why I'm seeing like actors, because that's like, and I'm not saying you are an actor or that you are in acting, but it's like, you know how like when actors go and audition roles, and sometimes they audition, especially when they're in the beginning of something, where they're not very well known in Hollywood, or they're just starting out or whatever, they get a lot of no's. They just go for auditions and it's like, no, 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 no. Or I'll think about it. Or, well, don't call us, we'll call you. So that's the energy that I'm getting here with that. All right, let's see what else your guides want you to know in regards to that. Hopefully, okay. Challenge, standing up for your rights. I told you. Didn't I tell you that you're going to have times where you're going to get a lot of no's or a delay or something? There you go. Challenge. It says challenge, but it also says standing up for your rights. So here we go. Whatever this is, you need to make sure, because I'm getting the story. I don't know how this, I'm very curious, but I'll find out later, the Goliath, the David and Goliath story, the little man versus the big man. And you know what's funny is that this is coming across, like I'm going to show you, because I don't, Well, listen, I know you don't think I'm crazy right about now because I'm channeling messages for you, but I'm getting little guy, big guy. You know what I mean? Little guy, big guy. You need to make sure and listen carefully, please. Jack Mack, I don't know who you are, but you know who I am. Lexa Tarot, and you can look at me in my Instagram. I'm going to tell you this now, and this is going to make sense. If it doesn't make sense now, it's going to make sense later. You need to be very careful that whatever this dream is that you have, that the idea is yours. That whatever this is that you're creating, dreaming about, whatever this is about, is yours. And that you don't allow anyone or anything, the big guy, whatever that may be about, to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about, or that you don't know what you're presenting or creating or doing or whatever this is. Because you do know, and you're going to need to stand up for your own rights. And it's funny because I am a published writer, and I had to make sure that my ideas were not stolen. So, of course, when I wrote my first book, I needed to make sure that I had my copyright. So, and it's very interesting. Yes, I do this, but I'm also a professional. But how this is coming across, Jack Mack, is to be very aware of, I don't know, copyright, trademark, making sure that you hold on to whatever is created or designed or whatever this is, because you're going to need to stand up for yourself. You need to be very boom, you know what I mean? And some, it's so funny because I'm seeing like Shark Tank scene here. And I'm not saying that this is like, I don't know, maybe you've been in Shark Tank, I don't know. But, like making sure you get what you deserve, because whatever this is, it's like yours, and don't let other people, I don't know what this is about, but don't let other people take over or something like that, or steal your idea, or make you feel less than about your dreams or something. So let's see what else is coming through in regards to this energy. So wow, this has me super interested on what this may be about, because it's like very specific, and I'm getting like a lot of visions, like a lot of like clairvoyant scenes and images connected to your reading, Jack Mack. So when that happens, it always brings a sense of like, pay attention. You have the Three of Swords with the Emperor. Okay, yes, you may feel a little bit like, a little bummed out when certain things happen, and I mentioned this at the top of your reading. Okay, that you may feel, like I'm, my dream is not going to happen because it's on a delay, or what I'm, whatever this is, you may feel a little bit in your feelings. But I'm also getting here about also the feeling of rejection as well. So I don't know what that may be about. So I'm getting sadness, I'm getting rejection, I'm getting, maybe like I said, two opposing forces. You may think one way and someone else may think another. Or you may want something and someone else who may have, I don't know, more money, more power, more whatever, trying to lure something here. You know what I'm saying? So this is talking about this energy that I was feeling at the top of the reading, not to allow yourself to feel sad or rejected about something because you're not getting the yeses that you want to get when you want to get them. Still keep focus on your dream, keep focus on your achievement, because it's going to happen. There's going to be an opportunity here for you. Now, what's interesting is I said this before in your reading. Now I'm going to say it again. Remember that when this card came out, I said that this is you, the little person, the little man versus the big man. Little versus big, whatever. Okay? However that may resonate for you. But guess what? After the no's and the rejections, what was the next card that came out? The Emperor. And the Emperor is you. Who comes out on top is going to be you. But at the beginning, it's going to feel like you're the little person competing with a big whatever. Okay? And this is saying you're going to be on top. It's just going to take time. I'm going to say this here. The Emperor is ruled by Aries. Okay? Jot it down in your notes. There may be something coming up during Aries season, which, by the way, that's going to be 2026. Okay? It's not going to be now. 2026, when Aries season starts, and I want to say it starts in March. If I'm not, wrong here. Around March or April, because Aries is the new year, the astrological new year. It's the start of something here. Okay? Around that time, there may be something moving here for you. So don't give up, or don't lose steam over whatever this is. Like keep going at it. The Emperor is someone who is very logical, practical. Okay? It's a person who has gained their success by standing firm in whatever it is that they achieve and whatever it is that they do. Because the Emperor is a leader mindset. It is the ability to lead others, help others, be focused here, be able to manage situations, be able to have the authority, the structure, the organization. And I said this to you at the top of the reading, Jack Mac, that I'm getting here that whatever this is about, you got to make sure it's head on, bullseye every time. Because that's what's going to gain you your seat at the throne, your ability to make your mark, so to speak. Okay? Don't allow other people to take charge of the situation, of course. I feel there's a need here to listen to the advice that you may get. Even if it's a no, listen to why it's a no so that you can extract whatever you need to extract so that you can make something better. Okay? So no's for you are actually beneficial because, like I said, I'm feeling something here with this achievement card that is very much connected to like making sure something is dead on strong every single time. So like I said, and I said this at the top of the reading, take a look again at whatever this is. Make sure it's bullseye every time. So with the no's and the rejections, listen to why you're getting the no's and the rejections. Don't just get upset at, oh, well, they rejected me, or that rejected me, or, oh, this was a no. It's like, okay, do you reject me? Why? What is it that you didn't see, feel, experience, whatever, from whatever it is that I am either doing or giving, a dream or whatever it is? And let the person give you feedback, because that feedback is going to be useful for you, and you're going to gain some type of knowledge and awareness. So whatever this is, continue moving along. Now, it's going to be very important for you to have the organization. That's going to be important. Remember that I said something about data and numbers and something being straightforward, on the mark every single time. That's going to be important. So organization is going to be very important in whatever this dream is. Okay, making sure that you're taking charge of the situation, that you are listening to why you're getting the no's, and for you to perfect it and to create the structure and the discipline that you need in order for you to, again, be at the top of the board here, okay, or at the peak of the mountain. As I said, the Emperor is all about Aries season, so there could be here a connection to that. Aries season is March and April, and that, of course, is around, it is 2026. So there may be something coming across here around that time, all right? So just keep that in the back of your mind. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Last but not least, you have 111. Remember that I said, let's do that twice. Remember that I said Aries season, right? Jack Mac, I said Aries season begins in March. What is the month of March? 3. You have 1, 2, 3, and you also have the 3 here. Those are the only 2, 3, and what else? What's this? Yeah, you have 3, 3. This is equaling to 4. That's about stability. You gaining, you standing in your own power. That's what this is about. The number 3, you have it twice. It says take action. There you go. It says this is your call to move forward. The sooner you take the first step, the sooner you will achieve your goals. Embrace patience. Remember that I said it's not going to be fast. Flowers don't bloom overnight. There you go. And your perseverance will be rewarded. Didn't I just say the harder that you focus and do all that, that you're going to be that emperor? There you go. Validation, confirmation. Embrace patience and your perseverance will be rewarded. Seize the moment to begin anew, aligning your actions with your true purpose and creating the life you envision. Again, the life you envision is the dream and that achievement that is coming in your direction. Jack Mac, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they have resonated for you. If they don't now, they may be resonating for you later. Take a look at the content on my channel and take a look at those monthly readings. There may be more useful information for you there. That being said, Jack Mac, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you soon. Hello, Mystic Road. Oh, wow, Jack, you have a lot that you wrote there. Let's see, what is this about? What did you write here? You wrote, still here. I'm trying to get my inventions out to companies. Aha! There you go. That's why I was being shown all of that. Okay, you wrote, yup. I have 2 non-provisionals later on turn into patents. What? Yes, there are crooks out there. A guy at a university in a high position tried to make me feel like I didn't have anything, but he wanted what I, bingo. You see? I told you. Wow. Well, congratulations, Jack McEvoy. I won't give up. This is the best reading I had. I appreciate it. Well, listen, you're very welcome. Okay, you're very welcome. And I'm so happy that this has made sense to you. Because I was like, I see all these things and I don't know. For a split second, I felt like a mad woman just saying all these things. I have no context, you know? But that's how I like it. I do all my readings, cold readings, you know? I don't want to know what's going on. I want to tell you. And I always tell people, never feed a psychic. If a person has an ability, they should be able to tell you, not the other way around. So there you go. Thank you so much, Jack Mac. Jack Mac, if you can, please share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. Please share my YouTube link, okay? Send them the link straight to them so they can not lose their way to me. Okay. That being said, Jack Mac, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And I greatly appreciate it. Hey, listen, don't forget about me when you become famous. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Last but not least, we have Devin. Devin, if you are here, King of Wands, come on down. This is your reading. Hello, Asen. How are you? All right, intuitive friends. Listen, if you missed this opportunity to hop on and get a free reading, no worries. I will be back here tomorrow. Okay. And maybe in the morning. Okay. And maybe at nighttime again. Okay. I did start my other job now. So I'll try to hop on here when I can. All right. Devin, the King of Wands, if you're here, come on down. I do want to thank those of you who have given thank you, either a super thanks or a super sticker or a super chat. I want to say thank you to B7609, and I want to say thank you to Patty Alvarez for your beautiful thanks. I really appreciate it. Your supers were very nice, and thank you so much again. Well, all right. Listen, intuitive friends, if you missed me today, no worries. I'll be back tomorrow. Turn on your notification bell and all alerts. In the meantime, check out the content that I have for you on the channel. Okay, it's there. It's the September readings. There's a lot going on in September. So if I were you, take a look and get your messages here. All right. Other than that, I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.